Yo, what is up everybody? I'm Andrew Patrick and welcome to the first episode of For the Record.
Live from New York City. Live from New York City. Live from New York City.
Alright, now, what should you expect for this series from here on out? Well, today we have 5 stories that we're going to be talking about. Eventually we will expand it to 10, especially if we have more to talk about in the news or anything else in between. We'll get you some sports, and eventually if there's any music news that I feel like is worthy to talk about, we can go right ahead and talk about that as well. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get started with our first story of the day. Our first story comes from Amite City, Louisiana, where a valedictorian was banned from graduation due to violating a facial hair policy. Andrew Jones, a student athlete with a 4.0 GPA at Amite High School, was banned from graduation due to his refusal of shaving his beard. He was already in cap and gown when this moment took place, just before the security came to tell him that you will not be graduating with your fellow classmates, and they were actually forcing him to watch in the stands as he saw his fellow classmates and friends graduate with him not present. They stripped him of all of his awards and everything else in between they worked so hard for in the last 4 years. The school has not made a comment on his academic standing at this point. Why? I mean, just hear me out here. Why? Of all things that you can ban somebody for going to graduation, I can understand if they broke a law or anything like that, but we're talking about facial hair. This is not the New York Yankees. This is your high school graduation. Why are you taking him out of the most important day of his high school life? Barely on one of his most important days of his life, period. I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous. And this is really one of the things that will make you really shake your head. I mean, why? Just why? I mean, I have facial hair too. Does that mean I'm not going to graduate? Unbelievable. All right. Our second story comes from the transgender issue that's been sweeping the nation for a while now, as Yale University has introduced gender-neutral bathrooms in 23 buildings on campus. And this news does come to light on the recent whole entire transgender scandal and controversy that has plagued Target for so much. Here's what's going to be going on. It will include 332 gender-neutral bathrooms. And while along with that, they have also shifted to using students to preferred pronouns, covering gender reassignment, costs under student health planning, and allow students to change names on their ID cards. Among other things, just so that the transgenders don't feel like they're being left out and that there's no discrimination in between. Now, honestly, I don't care. And plus, the whole entire neutral bathrooms, that really hasn't been anything new. If I'm not mistaken, they call those co-ed bathrooms. I've seen a few of those at Binghamton University when I was still going to school there. So this is nothing new. The fact that they're doing this now in light of the controversy that's going around in Target, it might very well be, number one, they're giving into the pressure from the transgender community, but two, I think it's kind of more so of making sure that there is no controversy, just like a la Target. In all honesty, I don't really give a damn what bathroom a transgender person decides to do business in. I mean, if you have to go, you have to go. Who cares on what gender you really define yourself as? I mean, let's be honest, and I'm definitely for non-discrimination for transgender people and for gay people. I feel like that they should have equal rights as much as anybody, but this, in all honesty, it feels... honestly, just don't know how to think about it. So let's keep on moving. On Mars, as the planet reached in opposition yesterday at 7:10 a.m. and was at one point in the direct opposite side of the Earth as the Sun. And by May 30th, it will be the closest that it will ever be on the Earth since 2005. And according to NASA, this has been going on for every 26 months, and it's usually referred to as an opposition. And when Mars opposition coincides with Mars's closest point to the Sun, it is usually called a perihelic opposition. So on March 30th, make sure you keep an eye out on the skies, and who knows, maybe we might see Mars coming near you. I don't really have any local news. An Endicott man was arrested on rape and other criminal sex charges. Jared Hotteling has been accused of engaging in sexual intercourse with a 14-year-old girl from a 2-year span from 2011 to 2013. This man has also been accused of having sexual relations with a 12-year-old girl around that same time period. The man has since been charged for second-degree rape, 2 counts of criminal sex acts, and sexual conduct against a child, all of which are Class D felonies. And according to the Endicott Police Department, one victim recently disclosed the abuses leading to this investigation, and the identity of the second victim came soon afterwards, along with the confession from the second victim. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. What the hell is wrong with you, you sick motherfucker? Why would you do this? I mean, why? I have no condemnation for any of this. I have no condemnation for anybody who loves to literally have sex with children. Why do it? You have no respect for me. You have no respect from anybody. And matter of fact, your family might very well disown you at this point. Alright, and now on to the lighter side of news, as a girl who was barred from prom for wearing a suit on her prom night in her high school finally got a chance to have her night at prom. Ania Wolf, a student at Bishop McDevitt High School in Harrisburg, attended the William Penn High School prom Saturday in York, and was allowed to have the prom night right then and there. And of course, this comes into light after being banned from her own high school's prom, who went on a tux and was actually thrown out because of violating the dress code, which, while being sent 3 months prior to that, but apparently Ania Wolf just found this out just at the last moment, decided to still go in with their tux, but was still not entered in to her own high school's prom. Well, let me just say this. Thankfully, she got her night at prom. Good for her. But seriously, I don't care if a girl wants to go right ahead and wear a tux or a dress. I mean, usually we're just used to them having a dress. Hey, that's perfect. But if they want to go right ahead and wear a tux, who am I to judge? Alright, that's it for the news, everybody. Now we go on to the wide world of sports. Now here are the scores for Major League Baseball. The New York Yankees defeated the Oakland Athletics 5-4, completing their series sweep after being swept from an earlier series from these same Athletics. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the Minnesota Twins 3-1, and the LA Dodgers needed 17 innings to defeat the San Diego Padres 9-5, just in comeback after 2 heartbreaking walk-off losses in the hands of those same Friars. And now for the NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Golden State Warriors 133-105 to take a 2-1 series lead in the Western Conference Finals behind Kevin Durant's 33-point effort and Russell Westbrook's 30-point, 12 assists, and 8 rebound effort. Game 4 is on Tuesday at 9 p.m. and will be aired on TNT. And we'll get to see if the Oklahoma City Thunder can continue its Cinderella run by upsetting the 73-9 Golden State Warriors, or will we see the Warriors bounce back like they usually have done? That'll do it for this episode of For the Record. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to go right ahead and leave out any suggestions that I would need to do to go right ahead and improve this show, please let me know immediately, and I'll consider those changes for the next episode of For the Record, as well as occurring episodes and future episodes of For the Record. Please go right ahead and like the video, leave the suggestions down in the comment section below, leave a comment in this video if you enjoyed this show, and go right ahead and hit the subscribe button for more content to come around. Because this is only the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, And I'm glad that you all are here for the ride, and I hope that this comes into something that will be huge in the near future. So, on behalf of all of us For the Record, I'm Andrew Patrick, aka Raging Alchemist, and I'll catch you next time. Stay real, everyone.
Wicked when I kick it, yeah, that's the ticket. For the record.